What is up, guys, and welcome to an update to good old Swordsoul Tenyi. Now, this past week, I've been kind of like play testing with it at locals, having let's say a couple tourneys here and there, and it's honestly doing extremely well. And it's super cool, and it's super budget, honestly. I think the new Tenyi card's like 10 bucks only, so I mean, it's not like super budget, but it's not like a $60 secret, nothing like that. So, but yeah, let's dive right into it and check out what is new with this deck. And honestly, it changes up things a little bit and actually makes things a little more consistent, even though it's already a pretty consistent deck. Of course, we have 3 Ecclesia, 3 Moye, 3 Longu, 2 Taya, 3 Emergence, 1 Blackout. Standard Sword Soul lineup, nothing crazy spicy with it. I think the only thing I took out was Summit because I wanted to test out something else because of the new card we got. So besides that, honestly, standard stuff, nothing too crazy. Next, with the Tenyi stuff, the new card itself, we have good old Cyruya. This card is insane. It's just an extender basically on summon, and then it allows you to turn basically link out your big, say, Tenyi link monster for half your light points or hub or whatever, say, link monster you need out. So 3 of this, like I said, they're about 10 bucks right now, depending on where you look at. So honestly, pick it up, and it's a level 4 tuner, so it's insane, and it helps the Tenyi engine so much. Of course, we have 3 Ashuna, 2 Vashuda, 2 Adhara, 1 good old Synthana to round out our Tenyi monsters. Next, we have 1 Tenyi Infinity. Card is nuts. Let me be out, search out vessels, and the Dragon Cycle, absolutely insane. And also being able to get the Flawless Perfection of Tenyi 2 as well is nuts, which is crazy. And then speaking of course, we have the 1 Heavenly Dragon Cycle, 1 Vessel, and the 1 Flawless. A lot of people don't like Flawless. I love it because it's a budget version, basically, of the Mulcharmy, basically. So if your opponent special summons a card while you have a non-effect out, I mean, you get a +2. So, you know, what's wrong with that? So, honestly, it's cool. So, and honestly, the new support makes pure Tenyi actually pretty interesting and pretty fun, too. And, of course, you have the Ryu engine as well. But I didn't want to do the 60-card pile because I'm not the biggest fan of 60-card decks unless it's, like, Light Sworn zombie-oriented, but besides that. Next, spicy stuff. Protoss, so we all know what Protoss does. It's annoying. They unbanned it. Probably will get banned pretty soon. Maybe. It's an annoying card to deal with, but it takes games. Also takes games. Sunbreaker. The new Synchro, being able to search out any field spell, lets you just go into this immediately, and it's an annoying card because after your opponent does their 3rd summon, it's their end phase. So if they don't have an inherent way to out your Summon Breaker, they have 3 summons, and then pretty much they're wrapped up and done. So Floodgatey as it is, it's kind of broken. Non-engine, standard stuff. 3 Ash, 2 Veiler. I cut the 3rd Veiler out for a Flawless or Perfection. So honestly, theoretically, this could be a 3rd Veiler if you don't want to run the Flawless. That's up to you. And of course, we have the good old 3 Imperm. Kind of just a standard hand trap lineup. Nothing too crazy. It combats the meta really well, so it affects it. Next, the new Tenyi stuff. The new guy. This guy's broken. Honestly, if he has the potential of getting banned, I can see, unless they do something immediately to errata him or something, because his main purpose is to search out, of course, your Tenyi field spells, but when he's generic and he can search out any field spell, Mystic Mind players wish their card was unbanned. But yeah, this card is pretty nuts. Like I said, you can unsummon, you can add any field spell from deck to hand, which is pretty broken. Then you also get some so he cannot be destroyed with battle stuff and all that fun jazz that he gets. So honestly, insane card, pretty good. And you're mostly like, after you make him search out, you're mostly linking him off anyway. He isn't really facilitating your end boards, nothing, but he's still an insane card for the deck. Of course, we have good old Draco, and then of course we have the 1 Shaman and the 3 standard monks. This is just standard Tenyi stuff, nothing too crazy. And then of course we have the new, not new, but now we can easily run it, Link 4. I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but this guy is actually pretty nuts, and being able to run him now is pretty broken and pretty nice. Changes up a little bit. Next, for generic synchros that are worm-based, of course, we have Xiaofang, Standard, Yazi, 2 Baxia. Nothing too spicy right here. This is where we kind of go back into like the standard stuff. 2 Baxia. Of course, we have, let's say, Long Yun, and of course, Shayang. And then, of course, we have the good old 2 Chi Chao to round out our Soul Synchros, and yeah, that rounds it out for the deck. Honestly, Swordsoul Tenyi, really cool deck to get into, and if you're a fan of synchros or just kind of get into the play, I think it's really a beginner-friendly type deck because it's dealing with just synchros and link summons, which is very easy to understand. It allows you to pick up mechanics really quickly, and honestly, it's a really good and fun competitive deck. Like, it can take wins, it can take locals. Heck, I can see it even pushing at regional level, like, honestly, with the new support, and it's pretty dope. But yeah, that's it for the profile. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe like always, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.